Hey guys and girls, it's Nathan Birch here from the B.Invested.com.au HQ and answering questions asked in from you today on Facebook. If you have not joined the Facebook community yet, I encourage you to join it and follow the link below. It's facebook.com/binvested.com.au. Question today is, how do you finance such a large property portfolio and how have you been able to do that? Look, it's been an evolving journey and it always continues to be. I always make the joke about the fact that if it wasn't for finance being so difficult and being able to finance my property portfolio, I'd be sitting here talking about double the amount of properties. I'd be saying I've got 400, 500, 1,000, whatever properties. I'd be at a bigger position than where I am today. And it's something that, when I first started, it was pre-GFC, so things were a little bit different back then. I was using 5% deposits, I had access to the equity back, all that sort of stuff. Then it came to a point where the GFC came, you had to use 20% deposits. Then the fact that my income wasn't high enough and that the banks were looking at me saying, look, you're maxed out at a certain point. I was like, stuff this, I don't need my job anymore, because I ended up going to work just because I needed the pay slip so I could get the finance. So I had access to equity, so I started buying properties cash and renovating them, and then having unencumbered titles. And I went back to the bank and tried around to see what I could finance my properties with. I was in a position where my financial position had changed. I was able to buy more properties by handing in those title deeds. Things have constantly evolved. I've been in commercial lending, I've been in low doc, there's been different areas, different banks, different strategies over the years. Some things that I got stuck on from being stuck in commercial lending because I was borrowing under trust. Different banks will assess things differently, and it's something that it's constantly evolved. And I predict that in 5 years' time and 10 years' time, investing for me will be different, and financing those properties that I'm purchasing will be different as well. When I first started investing, I went all out and had a higher LVR because I was only throwing 5% deposits. But at that point, I was trying to, harvest my equity and be able to have as much, equity in the deal as possible. So I was buying at below market value, and that built my simple principle of I need to buy things below market value so I could have a bigger buffer in the deal and having sweat equity.